Peace. Hope that you are well. Just wanted to share some thoughts about where I am in my process, with the hopes that it might be beneficial to one of y'all out there, that it might help you in your process. I am Carla. I sing your name. I sing your name. I sing your name. Hey, babe. Okay. Sending blessings out there. Frequency, right? And working in subtle energies, right? Many of us have, I'll speak for myself. I have called in to my life certain things that I deeply desire, like deeply desire. And witnessing it show up has been a deep journey into surrender at another level, surrender at a soul level of spirit and spirit transformation, right? The first time that my new name was whispered into my ears, was made known to me, Sanahara, I didn't even know what it meant. I went on a journey to find it, and came through. It's been almost a year last November, and it's really about a title hitting a particular level. And it didn't feel that way because, here I was living at my mama's house, praying every day, and working through stuff, and just being, it didn't seem like it on the outside. My physical world didn't seem like it. But I'm understanding that I want and have prayed to be someone who recognizes subtle energies. So I'm learning how to be someone who moves on subtle energies, bringing them in and helping to make them concrete. I am aware that I have to do more writing. I'm aware that I have to anchor it down on paper so I can look at it again, because my rising is Gemini. I'm Leo sun. Hey gold, hey glitter, hey Leos. But I also have a Gemini rising, and so a big part of my personality is mercurial. Quick. New things come, it goes. New things come, they go. Very quick. In my mind, it's considered what they call a mercurial mind, and it means that I have to write things down so that I don't move so fast on to the next thing that I don't complete the last thing. Thank you, Sister Valerie. But I'm talking about the subtle energies, right? Many of us are calling things in. I'm calling these things in, and as I'm calling it, as I'm doing the prayers, as I'm burning the candles, as I'm being consistent in my practice, as I'm doing these things, I'm being called to do even greater things in the physical realm that don't look like what it is I said I wanted, or what it is that I called, or that I'm calling in. But that name came back in November, and the beginning ideas of what it meant were showing up, traveling the path to this enlightened space. It's not a place that anyone could get me to but myself. I woke up to a text this morning from a girlfriend saying, he said it means golden. And I laughed. Golden. As someone who works with the energy of Kitsugi, and making treasure from my scars, putting it back together, using the best that I have, I'm recognizing that this subtle energy space, this subtle energy movements, it's calling me to move, as our ancestors said, by faith and not by sight. That's what they said, right? My ancestors said it. I don't know if your ancestors told you. My ancestors definitely told me to move by faith and not by sight. Because every time I look out into the world at times, I'm also I'm also deeply moved by the reflections that I see in my brothers and sisters. I'm finding people surrounding me who are holding a particular frequency, and that is incredibly affirming. I'm like, okay. I'm seeing these signs that the people, those who agree to this kind of way, are showing up around me. And when I don't see them around me, I know that it's time for me to go in. I go back in. I go in to seek even greater in myself. And usually when I come out, my eyes are different and I see people different. But yeah, learning how to move through this air, this changed world we are. It makes sense that we be talking subtle energy. It's the dawning of Aquarius, the season of Aquarius, which is air. We're moving into a time of air. This time of a transcendental luminescent space. Still very real, incredibly real. But it's shifting how we move. It's shifting how I move on the earth. So as I look at these candles and the prayers and the petitions and the work, I'm doing not just for myself, but for others. Just held to accept the light that I am, the light that is coming to me and through me, and be at peace with that. That's it, just being at peace with it, just surrendering to it, to the calling in. I said it, I spoken it out, and now it's just a matter of continuing the work of the practice, right? Continuing the practice. And the best part about it is I don't get to own when it happens. Like, I still get to walk with awe and wonder at how things are beginning to demonstrate themselves in more concrete, tangible ways. I don't know if this is happening to you. I don't know if you are witnessing subtle signs or signs that you never experienced before. I don't know if things are showing up in you and through you that kind of fly in the face of what has been, that fly in the face of what has been acceptable and accepted. But that's what's happening with me. I am most assuredly being called forward. I'm kind of excited. My practice, my commitment to practice is so I don't let myself down. I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let my own self down. I want to go ahead and, really be about this business. Like, there are times when I'm forced to surrender, and there's other times when I quit. I know that. So I'm in a space now of honoring the path of practice for myself, what that looks like. As I call in greater light, as I ask the Spirit to remove from me the things that keep me from experiencing even greater love. And that in itself has been something, because now I'm finding myself falling deeply in love with so many. Deeply in love. I'm like, oh, is Spirit in love with us like this? And the answer that yells out of my bones, out of my cells, is yes. Spirit is in love with us like that. I'm like, so the ecstasy that I heard Rumi talk about, yes, that is what it is, to be in love with us, in love with self, in love with the journey, in love with the experience, in love with the pain, in love with it all. It's just new experiences. It's something else. And I don't know where you are, your journey and your walk and your practice and your path. But the subtle energies on the air, that's what's calling. And of course, being Leo season, I'm thankful for my moon in Taurus. I'm thankful for my moon in Taurus because I feel like that's the grounding earth. Like, I can dig my toes into that earth, mama energy and settledness. But between my Gemini mercurial energy of air, fire, quick, and Leo fire, and then being pulled into freedom from my North Node. I'm talking astrology. Some people, y'all gonna get this. This is really just for posterity and for whoever gets it. So you relate. But my North Node, which is really who you are being called into being, it's calling me hard. It's calling me. And it's Sagittarius. It's fire. There's so much happening in the energetics world of my life right now. It's insane. And I'm witnessing it. I'm witnessing it. I stand in witness. So, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I don't know if you're experiencing the same kind of subtle shifts in your life. Many Tauruses in my life. My son is a Taurus. My last partner was a Taurus. Yeah, Taurus in my life. I have it all. Like, we have it all. Like, we have all 12 signs. It just depends on whether or not they're activated and how they are activated. But we carry them all. Like, we are all things. We are all things. We just be trying to limit ourselves. Unlimitedness. I'm going to be unlimited, though. I've decided. I will move into my unlimited nature. I am being blessed profoundly. And I feel it very subtly. I feel it sliding in. I feel it sprinkling in. I feel it caressing my face. I feel it showing up in these really small yet large ways. Spirit is saying, keep going, keep going, keep going, because I'm moving through a void space of creation. And it's happening on the earth realm. It's happening in the physical realm. But it's most assuredly happening in the spiritual space, the energy space. It's a blessing. I'm grateful. I hope that you are doing well today. It's something else. Because, look, I'm going to sit this. I don't know if you can tell from this image, but my eyes have gotten lighter. They were light before, but it only seemed to be hot sometimes. But now my eyes are lighter. That's interesting. I sometimes think it's because I'm carrying greater light, and I'm not sure. But spirit is moving. And the air, and learning how to be in the current, in the air, I feel is a part of our task. Being able to shift with wind while still being anchored to our earth and to the heavens and the sky. It's a very interesting channel. Heart-led, heart-centered, heart-vibrating, joy. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I send love to everybody out there. We're being burned by fires. We're being drowned in waters. We're being buried in the dirt. We're being dissolved in the air. Like, all of it's happening at once. All of it's happening at once. Like, we are being burned by fire, passions of things that mean the world to us. That's what the fire is. The fires are passion. Things that mean the absolute world to us are convicting us in the spirit. Like, we become ablaze for certain things. And maybe you're not being ablaze right now. I've had to journey through the blaze. Maybe you're being drowned by the waters. Maybe you're flowing in water. Maybe you're coming undone. You're weeping, you're crying, you're moaning, you're in the water. I don't know. I've been there too. I've been in the water that just erupts, and there's nothing you should do but to allow it to flow. Let the water flow. Let the water run. There's this dirt, there's this earth, there's this finiteness. Like, I feel like I'm almost in clay sometimes, trying to move through some of this matter. Like, what is this? What is this? Curiosity. There is this space of the air, sometimes being there, having minimal light shining through that air and coming undone in it. The void, limitless. Limitless so I get to choose, right? Limitless so I get to choose. I get to choose from my heart. And that's what I'm letting make the choice, my heart. And it's getting bigger. So, anyway, I'm gonna right up off of this. Thank you all for just listening to me. This is the greatest touch that I get a lot of times. My interactions with y'all and my hugs with my kids. Yay for hugging children. Yay for hugging children. But I get to share my thoughts and hear your thoughts, and it feeds me. It definitely feeds me. So anyway, sending blessings to you all out there on your journey. I'm gonna keep going. I'll keep going. We'll get there. We're gonna anchor some things onto the earth. All right, blessings everybody. Blessings, many profound blessings to you as we carve this new world out of the recesses of our mind, led by our heart. Feel like we're carving a new world out of our minds. We're bringing it out of our minds and anchoring it onto the earth. Peace, brother. Peace, brother. It's so good to see you. Yeah. Let's just keep going. And we get to see each other and who we become. The idea of that, I have no clue. When I think of who we become, y'all don't even want to see. If I were to explain to you all the world that I see us in, I don't know if I'm going to be reborn into it or if we're going to get to experience it now, in the now. But my God, what a world I see, I feel. It's my heart desire. I'm yearning. Thank you. I'll take that's it. I'm gonna stop here. Blessings, y'all. Take care. Peace out.